that they do. The second one, why am I doing this? Because I believe the recruitment industry is fragmented. And the third one goes, I believe that machines are better than humans. And I said, I don't know if I can solve that problem today. Got their phones out. Went to Google. I said, Owen, ask Google the question, why are people not happy at work? Why is the recruitment industry so fragmented? Do you know what came back? In the UK, 8 out of 10, 8 in every 10 employee is not happy. Out of that 8 out of 10, 1 in 3 will never leave that job because of the fear that they'll never get the job again. Did you know that the people that are made recruitment agents don't even know how to match a job? And that it costs the UK economy £900 million a year for the wrong person in the wrong job.
Yes. But you should be.
That came out in 3 minutes. I said to them, this is your story. Now you go and speak to someone. Did you know, did you know, did you know? This is why we do what we do. 6 weeks later, Randstad, the recruitment firm, invested £150,000 into them to build a system that will help them unlock the 35,000 CVs that they're confronted with. Money isn't the answer. It's what is the value that you're putting forward. Sometimes what happens is when we're talking about brands, you're trying to impass what you believe the brand should be, and that's wrong. Your brand is not your responsibility. The brand is what the customer feels. And if you're not telling them the story, they can't feel. So I want you to, number one, ask, why are you doing this? And when you come up with 2 or 3 points, I want you to go and research those points, because there's statistics out there which create you as an expert authority. And then I want you to throw those statistics back into the market, and I'm telling you, watch what snaps and grabs you. And again, contact, 3, and I'm going to hold you to accountable to those, basically. Right, madam, how much money do you need? Come on. I don't know. Do you know what you need? Forget the money. We have 2 things that happen in India. You're based here in India? Okay. There is a cry for talent, and there's a cry for opportunity. Young people want to be able to grow and fathom. So I want you, rule number 1, tip number 1, I want you to design what that business looks like. What is it? Why does it do what it does? And what type of people do you need? I need a design team, I need an IT team. What are these people like? What are they going to do? That's number 1. Number 2, you are then going to push that out into the market and says, remember vision, opinion, value, action? Here is the story. This is what we're about. I would love for someone to come in and help me with the project. I can't pay you right now, but we can give you real life experience. Trust me, there are people out there that will jump. I have people email me every day, I'll work with you for free because I believe in what you do. And that's where you start to turn the curve from something being a concept and a dream to something that could become quite real. And tip number 3, invest in the value proposition of the person that's coming in. So keep them on side. What is your opinion? What is your value? What do you believe we could do to make this bigger, better, stronger? Because don't ever think, remember, you don't build businesses, you build people. Okay, and I'll give you the last example because I know I've got 2 minutes left. So Enterprise Lab, my company, I formed this in 2011. And all I used to do is design programs like this. I mean, this is what we normally do in half a day. I'm trying to do it in 45 minutes. So hopefully there is some cause and effect here. But essentially, I started to write programs which were different to training programs. I wanted to disrupt the way in which people felt. Confidence, competence, all these kind of things. I'm not an educator. I'm not an academic. I just talk a lot. You know, hopefully sometimes the right things. Sometimes I say the wrong things. I always seem to get my wife in there when someone's videoing me. I'm just so glad she's never seen half the video. So that's the thing. I don't want to digress too much. But Enterprise Lab, for 4 years, has been built on building training programs and getting them into markets. So I have to build them, I have to curate them, I have to then market them, I have to then sell them, I have to deliver them, then I have to do the whole thing again and again and again and again. Look at my circle. All I can walk around is this little circle here. I was based in the UK. I got fed up. So as I started to work more internationally, I found other training agencies who were bigger than me, who had more presence in the local areas. And I said, I can add value to what you already do. Because I've got programs that work differently. Buy a license from me. 11 countries in 1 year bought a license. And it meant I went from training maybe 2,000 people a year to almost over 100,000 people a year. That was in the 4 years. But I was still making myself the center of my business. I am what we call a narcissist. I don't let anyone do anything unless I have control and authority over this. Until the very students that I'm inspiring and conspiring have said, can we come in and see you? And I said, sure. They sat down and they said, we've looked at your brand, we've looked at what you do, and we don't think you're hitting the right chords. So this is them telling me, and you know when people's ego, remember EGO? I'm like, how dare you? I'm in business for 6 years, not you coming out of school. There's a very thing that I'm trying to break and crush, the hypocrisy of what I was saying. So I said, okay, what do you suggest? And they said, we want to take you through a rebranding exercise. We want to make you a new logo, new website, new approach, new this, new that. Enterprise Lab in 4 weeks rechanges its brand. We now have a digital magazine and we're about to open a Netflix-style platform. These guys have taken me from 100% analog to 80% digital. My market has expanded in so much that if I get 100,000 members on my platform by the end of 2018, my business is worth 20 million. And it started with students just that have the idea. So it's not about money, it's about the value that you put into. And the young people have great creativity, so they can bring your idea to life. So embrace it, make yourself more powerful. Okay, last slides. I want to leave you some quotes, and then I'll leave my contact information there, and if there are any questions, we'll hang them out outside. So our results are a direct correlation to our perceptions. I want you to learn that whatever you've seen today has changed your behavior. And that behavior changes your attitude, and that attitude will change your actions.
Belief system changes.
Exactly. Excellent. You want something different in your life? Change what you do. But not big. Make small changes. You don't have to change all the sugar. You just need to change one thing at a time. Don't focus on being slim and trim, focus on feeling happy. Because when you're naturally happy, it will all fit into place. And I don't think you need to go on a diet. I think I need to go on a diet. Well, this is like a thing. And don't take the malaria thing as I was saying, that was just a joke. But visualize the end result and then take action. Everything I want you to now start saying to yourself, and I'm going to get you to repeat yourself, is yes, and take action. It's yes, yes, I'm going to do something, yes, this side say yes, this side say take action. What are you going to do? Take action. Next, please. And that's how you change your mindset to create a challenge into an opportunity. That's my information. Thank you very much for coming in. If there are any questions, feel free to contact me on any of my stuff here. If anyone's interested in having an insight session with me directly, I run them from all over the world. That's the link there. If you believe that you've got something and you want to transform, I can guarantee you that I can transform you in 90 days. You get your money back. But this is the one that I want you all to take. I want you all to come onto my magazine because you all have a story to share, and I want to share that with the rest of the world. So just go through to the magazine. As a subscriber to the magazine, you get to drive the content. So, on behalf of WEF, our lovely moderator here, and myself, thank you very much for today, and hope you enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Thank you.